Hey everyone, welcome to Artful Crafts. Today in group at the Shabby Chic Journal Group, they're having a weekly challenge, and Kara has challenged everyone to make either a tin can, like these that come out of, your vegetables come out of, or a jar, or I'm not else what else she had on there. But for the weekly challenge, I decided that I was gonna do some tin cans because I need a place to put like pencils and all that. And I like this one because it's a little bit wider, but I'm going to do two and may even do some more. I wanted to use the white paint, but I didn't have any, so I used this baby pink. And I didn't have very much, so you can tell it's kind of messed up in some places, but that's okay. We'll fix it up anyway. I bet you could probably use acrylic or even like a chalk paint, which I did have some white chalk paint, and I may use some. I know it's kind of shadowy in here because it's at night, but I wanted to go ahead and get this started for the weekly challenge. I'm going to be using Wild Rose Bohemian printables, digitals. These are some of her little girls. These are Shabby Chic Crown girls, and they each have little crowns on them. I think they are adorable. I love them so much. I love a lot of her, well, most everything that she makes, everything she makes. I love her digitals. She creates a lot of Bohemian, which I love, and I haven't used one of her kits, but I'm going to very soon, as soon as I get a chance. But and this is new. These papers are new. They're damask. I think that's how you pronounce it, but they are gorgeous. There's a ton of them to pick through, but I got these and I love them. And I wanted to do some of my favorite colors are pink and gold. So I wanted to do that. First I'm going to start, let's do the little one. Get my tray here. I hope I'm all in focus and you guys can see, but like I said, I just spray painted the can. I'm going to put down I'm using matte Mod Podge. Put down some of that. And I'm going to start, let's see, right here. I'm going to dab. And you don't have to do this. I just wanted to use these papers. I think they're real pretty. And I was excited to try them because I'm going to do some gold paint also around. And I'm just going to start Mod Podging. And it may have the lines, but I'm not real sure. We'll check it out and see, but I'm going to have to let that dry a little bit, I'm sure. Let's see. And I want it straight. Okay, there we go. Put a little bit more on there. And if you didn't have the Mod Podge, I'm sure you could just use glue, even if you wanted to do this part. You don't have to by any means. You could do it just painting it and gluing things on it, gluing lace on it. But my room, my furniture, I've got a sewing table and my chair is this pink color. And I have some gold accent pieces in my little craft area. So I thought maybe I would decorate this up. That would be pretty. I'm just putting that Mod Podge on there pretty good. And just coming back and laying some more. Just laying it all over there. And this is matte, so it's not going to be a bright color. And I'm scared if I keep on, it's going to lay itself to it and be stuck there. So, put some more. And this is my favorite brush, and I've used Mod Podge on it and probably have ruined it, but that's okay. And then I'm going to put this, because I didn't have enough to cover it. Make sure that's lined up a little bit. I think it is. Or this way. Which one's better? This way. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to put something over it. Not perfect at all. I am going to try to get it on there a little bit straight, though. And then using that Mod Podge, putting that on there. And I'm going to go around because I'm not sure if I laid enough down on it. I'm just going to go right back over it. And I'm not sure if this is going to lay and show ridges where the can is or not, but I'm going to sit that one down. And now on this big one, I'm going to do the same thing, except it's a little bit wider. What I did was cut these in two. I cut a little piece to fit the smaller can, and then I just folded the rest of the piece and cut them in two, and then I'm going to have to use two on this one as well. I'm just going to attach that, and I will have to have some more Mod Podge. And I think I'm going to go down a little bit more because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want it to be backing itself and sticking itself. Okay. Lay that down. The weather's been really nice where I'm at. I live in North Florida. And last year we got like, I killed, or the weather killed some fruit trees that we were trying to grow. And a lot of people that had fruit trees said that theirs didn't last the winter. I tried to cover them, but I'm new to all of this, right? I've only been here, this will be my 3rd year. So, I'm not real sure, but the weather was pretty cold. And I was just absolutely could not believe it because, you know, hey, it's Florida. But I do have to remember, it's Florida and it's North Florida. It is not South Florida. So I'm not sure what South Florida does. It may do pretty much maybe the same thing, but I doubt it. And then I'm just going to overlap this piece. Brush some down. Gonna line that up. It's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be, because it will get covered up probably. And you absolutely do not have to do this step at all. I'm just doing it. I think it's cute. It sounds somebody pulled up, maybe a neighbor on the lawnmower. So, my husband's not home yet. I'm not sure what's going on out there, but it did sound close. But I don't see anyone. Okay. And I did get a wrinkle right here, but that's okay. I'm going to smooth it out. It is shabby chic, and that's okay. It can be a little wrinkled. It just adds character, right? Just adds a little character. See those little folds right there? But that's okay. I really don't mind them. I do want it to stay on there, though. That's what I'm scared of. Okay, and you could also, if you didn't have any papers or anything, you could also use like newspaper or something like that. That would be really pretty. Okay. Now, I've already cut these out, but these were, of course, on a piece of paper. I fussy cutted them. Get this paper out of the way. It's pretty. I won't be using it, but I didn't want to show you my ugly little mat because it's burnt and stained and everything else. This little darling, I'm fixing to put her right here where we match those papers up. And I chose her because this is what fit. I could probably have downsized, but I didn't. So I'm going to put this right here. Again, just using some Mod Podge. I've never made one of these, so this is my first time making it with you guys. So I may make mistakes, but that's already looking, look how precious. Ah, I love it. Okay, and then I'm going to take this one where these seams meet. put her down. Miss Blondie with her crown. Ooh, I almost didn't have enough room, but I do. I'll add just a little bit more of the Mod Podge. And you could have inked these, but I didn't really want them inked. I like the pink. She's got them lined with a little pink edging. So, if you're not wanting that vintage type, this is perfect. Just making sure that's good and covered. I don't see any wrinkles in the little girl. So that's good. And I don't need this, and hopefully it won't dry before I get it rinsed. Let's sit this right here. I don't think I need the Mod Podge, but I will get my little glue gun out. Okay, so while that's drying, I think I'll do my last to be the gold metallic that I'm going to put on the bottom and on the top. So now I'm fixing to put some lace on, but I was going to show you, there's all types of laces you could use just to give you an idea. This is the pink. You could put that on, like really thin right there. You could even go bigger with this really pretty heavy trim, and that would be pretty. I wouldn't cover her up. And I probably should have maybe backed her. You could have put maybe something real pretty, tulle or something back there. That would have been pretty also. But I will be using mine a lot. I think I'm going to choose this white. And I may just have to pin it up, see where she's at. And I'm not sure, do I want to go all the way up here or just right here? I'm going to go right here because I'm going to do that rim. But let's see, I'm going to start at the back. And what I'll do is when I get around to the front area, I'll just kind of tack it up. So I'm going to use some hot glue for this, I believe. And hopefully I won't burn myself because I'm very good about doing that. Put that down right there. See where that lid is? That one went up a little bit much, but that's okay. It doesn't take much glue at all. Okay. And we're just going to keep going. Like I said, I'm not going to be worried about where her little head is, because what I'm going to do is just kind of tuck it up, and I'll show you what I'm talking about when I get this glue laid on it. And if you don't have a glue gun, you can definitely use some regular glue, but what I would do is just use some pins on it, some little baby or even regular size clothespins or the little binder clips, whatever you have. That way it will stick if you don't have the glue, the hot glue. Okay. Okay, now that we have that done and it's wrapped all the way around the back and glued, this is still a little tacky, so it's going to be okay, though. I'm going to take this right here and just kind of tack it up above her little crown, so to just get it out of her face. It don't take much, just a little bit. See how I did that? And it's just not quite laying in her face. Yeah, just like that. And it's not covering her face. Since it's not real blinged up, what I'm going to do is take, I have this, I think it was a collar. I think I'm just going to go around and put some little, attach some of these. I think that will be pretty. Kind of bling it up a little bit. And this, I dyed this, I think it was the light pink Rit dye. And I also added some tea. So this is this color, and it's real pale pink. It's real pretty. I like it. So I think I'll come around, I don't know, this way, or do I want to go this way? I think I'm going to come up this way, kind of frame her in. And on this, I'm going to use my hot glue. I'm just going to run it around right through here. being careful and trying not to burn myself. Uh-oh. And I got some right there that needs to come off. And I had a little, let's see if I can get it off with this tip. Yeah, there we go. Okay, still popping up a little bit, so don't take much, just a little bit. Kind of press that into it so to get into the fibers of the materials. We're just glamming this up, putting some sparkles on it, making it cute. And I really am trying to be mindful of not burning myself, but it's not working. It is not working. Okay, get a little bit closer. Okay. And I wish I had my little, I had a little bitty spatula. Got a little glue there. So all you do is just kind of keep turning and turning and putting a little glue on. And pressing it down with something besides your finger. And the glue strings. Oh my goodness. If y'all use a glue that doesn't have strings, please comment below and let me know. I would love to know. See how that's looking? I like it. Okay, so now I'm going to go and just do the same on this one. Trim it off where it needs to be trimmed. I think I'll leave that on. Okay. Now I wonder if I lay it flat like that. Well, let me see where I'm going to have it first. It's still a little tacky. Move it in a little bit and just, that's okay. That's not too bad. Maybe I should do it this way. Just because it's coming like that, but I'm thinking it still needs to be kind of like that, curved in and just kind of over. Matches the other side a little bit better, I think. May move this up just a tad. Yep, like that. Okay, I'm gonna start gluing it. I hope I'm in frame and you guys can see what I'm doing. That hurt. That was a burn. Not too bad though. I jerked it away fairly quick. Oh goodness. Us crafters and our glue guns. Okay, then I'll come back over here and work it a little bit. So I get down right there, and just come back. I'm gonna lay it over, make it flat. Don't worry about the strings, they'll come off. And then just swing this over this way. Okay. Don't want that in the way, so lay that flat. Okay. I really think this project would be great for, yeah, that turned out pretty good. I see a place right here, but now it's laying down, so I'll leave it. But yeah, I like that. Thinking about maybe I had a flat piece of lace. I'm thinking maybe I need to put, then you wouldn't be able to see her little crown though. So I'll leave that alone. Let's see. I'm not going to really be turning it around, so I could leave that alone. I do think, maybe, let me see. That's too big to wrap, but you could wrap it this way. But you're not really going to see it, so I won't do that. Let's see, I do want to make a little bow, I think. I'm going to use this fuzzy, so it matches so perfect. I have enough to make it maybe into a bow. Better to be safe than sorry and use too much, because you can always cut it down. And I think I'll put the gold on there before. That's a little bit too much though. Let me see. Yeah, I like that, but it's just, I think maybe if we did it to the side. What do you think? Or just know it all? Probably thinking maybe know it all. That's what I'm thinking. I kind of like the way it has that little shabby dabby effect. I think I'll leave it for now. I can straighten it up a little bit. I can even, let's see if we just do one. That may be not so much. I think I got it tangled up. Let me see. Maybe if we just do one around, that might give it just a little bit of something. And I believe I've got this knotted. You know what? Instead of doing that, I'm just going to get another piece, because I can always use that in a cluster or something. Not a problem at all. Yeah, definitely just one. And I will tie it this way to the side, because I'm still wanting to paint. Yeah, I like that. That adds just a little, you know, little shabbiness. You could do glitter rhinestones and all kinds of little stuff down there if you wanted. Even put it up like this. That would be cute, but I've already put this down, so I think I'll just leave it like it is, because remember, I'm still going to put some gold on mine. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and we're going to do this girl. I mean, this 10. Well, yeah, this girl. I'm going to make sure my lace is going the right way, the right direction. And I'm going to start laying it down. Again, like I did the other one. And I'm hoping I have enough. If not, I will tie it with some of that little pink fibers. I love that pink fibers. I can't remember. I think I picked it up at a thrift store. There was like a bunch of them. I'm like, let me get one of these. It's cute. I love soft pink. And I picked up some little fuzzies on this because it's still a little damp, but when you're doing it, you can let it dry really good before you do anything else. I'm just bumping that right up against that little tin area. And I'm sure you've probably seen other people do this. I'm just doing this. This is my way of doing things. Okay, I'm coming around. And I'm going to lay the last little bit here and may even get to trim some off. Okay. There we go. And try not to use my fingers. Get that right there. Good. And then I'm going to trim it off right here where it kind of meets. Make sure you don't have a gap. And sometimes I'll just put like a little dab on the lace so it won't gape open. Or gap open. Gape, that is definitely a country word. See how these strings are picking up because it's still a little damp, but that's okay. I don't want them sticking. Okay. And now I'm going to take that little bit of lace, and this kind of, because it was a little bit too big, I probably should have shrunk it a little bit, but I'm just going to put it right here where that little crown and hairline is. Just like that. See how it's just not in the way, it's kind of folding up. I thinking this. I'm just adding more to it, I believe. Here we go. Okay. I got sticky. Yeah, I think once it dry up, my fingers will even dry a little bit. Yeah, it's raised up a little bit. See that? Okay, and now, how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to add some white to this one. I think maybe we will go right here. That would fit good. I like that. And I'm going to cut it right through here. You can see where those little lines are. Not to mess it up. And before, I was going to say, before you cut, I should have made sure that it was all together. And all you have to do is put like a little small thing of glue. It doesn't matter what kind, just right through here. Like before you cut, that way it'll keep it. But now it's got this little piece right here. I'm just going to try to trim that off. And here's another little piece right here. But once we get that glue on there, it'll be fine. Okay, now where is she at? I'm going to lay her down, I think, right here. Looks pretty good. And we can come all the way down to that little rim area, because that's what I'm going to end up. I'm just going to lay some glue down. Right through here. Do that like that. Lift that up. Use my... and just mash that fiber into there. And see how that's cut? I'm just going to put just a little bit, because I'm like that. That stuff kind of bothers me. Just put that over there like that, so it just all blends together. Okay, I like it. I'm going to just add a little bit, because it's coming up right here. And just lay it down like that. And then I'm going to get another piece of this. Let's see. And we're going to put it right here close to her, about the same distance. And I can see where I can cut is right through here. So what I'm going to do is lay some glue. See where that is tied together? You can just put some glue right there. That way it won't come apart when you decide to cut it. Just ease around there. Again, that glue is sticking to my scissors. I always keep like one pair of glue scissors handy for work like this. Okay, and then I'm going to see if it matches again. Make sure it's on the right side. I almost put it on the wrong. Come back and just kind of see if that's about the right place you want it. And it is. I'm going to bring this up just a tad bit, because remember I'm going to want to be painting. So I'll take this right here. Lay that down, some glue down. And then we can press it down. And then I will go this way up. You can go up or down, it doesn't matter, whichever way you prefer. I'm about out of glue stick, so I may have to get some. I'm going to pull this up so that it'll lay on top, lay right there like that, and this will lay on top of it. Any place you see coming up, just make sure you put a little drop of glue so it'll stay. It doesn't take a lot of glue at all to hold this little netting down. So yes, I like that. I'm going to take some more of this. Make sure I get enough to wrap around and make a bow. And let's see, we put it on that side. Let's do it on this side of this one. I'll definitely be making some more of these. These are really fun and cute and useful. And they will dress up any area for shabby chicness. Look at that. It's just so cute. And you can always put a little glue, which I will do, I believe. But I'm going to do that after I can find my brush. I'll bring this back out. And you could do, like I said, guys, there's so much you could do with it. This lace on white would be pretty. I'm going to do some more white as soon as I eat some more veggies and all that good stuff and save some. I like this a lot. I love this size. I think I'm going to bring this over just a little bit and tighten it up and glue it. I like the way it dangles. And you could even put a little dangle or something in there, guys. You can, sky's the limit, however you wanted to do it. This is just how I'm doing it, because I like it like that. So I'm going to come in and just hit this with a little gold. Just like that. And I'm going to go all the way around. And I may have to let this dry before I can do the top. Doesn't have to be fancy, and you could do white if you wanted to. If you had white cans, you could do the line in pink. But I'm trying to go with a little pretty theme here with the pink and gold, which I'm loving. It was funny because on group today, Kara had, and before I even looked at it, Kara had put that about the cans. And it was so funny because I had washed these out this morning and I was going to use them. I had washed them out, let them soak with some soapy water and things. And I had gotten on there and I told her about it. I was like, you're not going to believe this, but what you're wanting to do, I have the cans already made and that I was going to spray paint them and do stuff. I'll let that dry for just a minute. And on this one, what I'm going to do is just go around just make sure you don't get the lace too much. You don't want to get the lace. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Just getting that little tip of gold. I just don't want the lace. I want it to stay white, so it doesn't take much. Just go around there. Lay that gold on there. And I was going to say, before you did all this, you could seal it with a clear sealer. That one would look good. You could also paint on these cans. I might try that. I used to paint roses. Do y'all remember the Donna Dewberry roses? I was big into that and painted a good bit. And I sold some at a little place that I sold antiques and things to. I used to be big into her. And I liked it. I even made my mom. I still have the picture of my mom somewhere. It has like a turquoise background and dark pink, I think, and light pink, and some wisteria. So it turned out real cute. But this is metallic. It dries metallic, and it kind of, I don't know if you can tell, but it's got a little bling to it. Put this over here because I'm fixing to do this real quick. My hands are so small, I can't get in there good, so I'm gonna lay this down right through here. Trying my best not to get on that white lace. Yep, I think I should have done the gold first, the gold painting first before the lace. So that's another tip of something to do, to not do, that I did. I think I can get it like this. See, it really don't matter. You're just getting that color on there. And you can go back and add 2 coats if you want. I'm not. I'm leaving it like it is because it is shabby. But it's definitely chic. And I'm really liking these. I have a little antique booth that I sell in. I'm wondering if I could make these for Christmas and put like a little arrangement in it, or a little bitty small tree, or you know, the dollar store trees. You could put that in there. And before you put this back on, I would let it definitely let it dry. But I just wanted you guys to see what it looked like before I got off. Oh, they're so cute. I really like the way they turned out, and I will definitely be doing more. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope it was a little bit helpful. But that's the picture of them. That's what they look like. And I will put a picture on the group page also after they've dried and I finished them up. And I like them. I like them a lot. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a good night or day.